Greetings, and welcome to this latest edition of my video blog. Sorry I still don't have the new spectacular title sequence done. It's really not going to be spectacular, I'll be honest with you. It's just going to be a series of clips, probably taken from these video blogs, assembled together more or less in time with the new theme music. So, yeah, enjoy that whenever it happens. In this edition, I thought I would put my money where my mouth is, so to speak. A lot of you know that I have quite an impressive DVD collection. I'm always talking about new DVDs I've got, ones I want to get, favorites that I have, stuff like that. But excuse me, but I've never actually shown you my DVD collection. So let's go on a little walk, shall we? Come with me. So here we are on the main floor of my townhouse. Starting from the stairs, we have here the VHS tower, which has many VHS tapes. Nowhere near all my VHS tapes, but perhaps that's a subject for another video. Then we have the CD tower, which has many CDs. And then we have sort of the little art area. Annetta does her art over there. And there we have Annetta, also known as Sexy Art Chick. She's currently watching a movie. Looks like some Angelina Jolie action and adventure. Here we have one of my many skull masks. I thought this one was cool because we've got the sort of partial rib cage and neck bones there. Works really well with my Grim Reaper outfit. And no self-respecting gamer with driving games should be without a pair of these, namely so Logitech force feedback driving wheels. Very cool. This is all fine and dandy, I'm sure you're saying, but what about the DVD collection? Okay, you asked for it. You got it. This is my entire DVD collection right here. We got Twilight Zone, Babylon 5, Crusade, and Buck Rogers. Oh, and one or two others. Just a few, you know. Gotta have some entertainment on a rainy night. Now let me show you how these are organized. There is a bit of a logic to them. These two rows are primarily TV season sets and boxed set collections. You'll notice a few non-TV sets in here, like the Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, Dark Crystal, stuff like that, Spider-Man. But for the most part, these are all TV show collections. You have Forever Night, Erie, Indiana, Miami Vice, Crime Story, NYPD Blue, Hill Street Blues, Rockford Files, stuff like that. Like this is sort of the cop show section. Got the little sort of horror show section. Got a little superhero section here. Just some random movies. Sci-fi, pretty much most of the top row. Got Millennium and Nowhere Man. And then below that, we have the horror shelf. Here we have stuff like the Evil Dead 1 and 2 Book of the Dead editions, The Crow, original Japanese version of The Ring, original Japanese version of The Grudge, and a whole bunch of other stuff. This section here, all the way up to here, from the card player to the bird with the crystal plumage, is my Dario Argento collection. Dario Argento is an Italian director, does some really good stuff. And then we got Dawn of the Dead, new and old, and a bunch of other random horror movies and stuff. And then horror continues on through here. We've got stuff like M. Night Shyamalan stuff, Amityville, the original Omen, the Ed Wood collection, awesome, including the Tim Burton movie. A whole bunch of random, like, low-budget things. This is sort of my independent filmmakers who made it big section. I have Robert Rodriguez, represented by the Mexico trilogy and Sin City, Quentin Tarantino with Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill. Kevin Smith from Clerks up to Jay and Silent Bob. Trailer Park Boys. 4400, which would technically be in the TV section up there, but there's no more room on the shelf. And then down here we got our Batman section within Living Color Season 1. That's actually Annetta's. So we got Batman cartoon, all the Batman movies, Thundercats, Faulty Towers, The Office, Jackass, a bunch of classic movies. You got Treasure of the Sierra Madre and Casablanca and Citizen Kane. Clash of the Titans, classic Ray Harryhausen movie about Greek mythology. X-Men 1 and 2, Punisher, both versions, Rambo, Terminator, Tech War. Well, I have Tech War. Okay. Alien Quadrilogy, awesome stuff. And that's the first set of shelves. Next set of shelves, we have 2 entire rows devoted almost exclusively to anime. We got stuff like Robotech. There's some non-anime in here, so don't bash me if you're a purist. And then we got Beast Wars and Beast Machines complete set. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, awesome series. Rock and Rule, Black Star, Flash Gordon. The original 80s Ninja Turtles. Family Guy, of course, American Dad. I don't care what anybody says, I like American Dad. I think it's funny. Family Guy is still funnier, but American Dad's funny too. Ren and Stimpy, Oblongs, Mission Hill, Undergrads, Clone High, bunch of Garfield, Plague Dogs, Count Duckula. Of course, no self-respecting anime fan would be without Akira. We got a lot of Lupin the Third. My favorite Lupin the Third one is this one, Castle of Cagliostro, directed by legendary Hayao Miyazaki. And then just a bunch of assorted anime and stuff. Got the original Mobile Suit Gundam series, which is really good. And then down here we got sort of an assortment of sci-fi and stuff. We got the Matrix collection, the original box set version of the Animatrix, Back to the Future. Every version of Dune ever done. Got the Star Wars library there, including Spaceballs, of course. Got a pile of Doctor Who, all 8 seasons of Red Dwarf, both versions of Hitchhiker's Guide. Down here we got some more TV shows that couldn't fit on the other shelf. We got Soap, MASH, Seinfeld. There's actually a complete series set of MASH coming out. I want to get that. And we've got a little foreign film section here. We have Run Lola Run, La Femme Nikita, Avalon, which is really good. It's from the director of the original Ghost in the Shell movie, but it's live action. You should definitely check that out. Ran by Akira Kurosawa, one of the greatest directors who ever lived. Pink Panther collection. Forget the Steve Martin version. The only Pink Panther worth seeing is Peter Sellers. There. Slightly better look at him there. Roller Girls. Yeah, okay, I like some trash TV, so suit me. Futurama, which is just awesome. Bunch of burned DVDs. Stuff that isn't available here, basically. And a bunch of assorted stuff. And then down here is just kind of miscellaneous things that wouldn't really fit in any other category. There's some comedy there, and stuff like that. Oh, and then down here, these aren't records. These are actually laser discs. Perhaps another time I'll show you my laserdisc collection. And then tucked in beside it is my old ColecoVision with the Atari 2600 expansion module. And yes, they both still work. Then finally, down below everything, in the dark here, there we go. In here, we have my PlayStation 2 collection. Let's see if we can get a little better focus there. There we go. So we got the PS2 collection. There's quite a lot of stuff. I actually still have to play a bunch of these, but I played most of them. And there you have it. Be it ever so humble, that is my DVD collection. In case you're wondering how the hell I was able to afford so many DVDs, well, about almost exactly a year ago, I guess it was, both Annetta and I had rather well-paying jobs. We both worked at a government agency here in town, and we're pulling in, you know, close to $3 grand a month between the two of us. Our rent and bills here isn't that high, especially when split between two people, so that gave us a lot of disposable income. Annetta bought stuff that she liked, and I bought stuff that I liked. Stuff that I like amounts to lots and lots of DVDs, and lots of comic books too. I do have a lot of comic books, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, so there you go. My obsession, my passion, my collection. Hope y'all enjoyed it, folks. I guess that's it for this one, because I'm probably running really long. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. And until then, sayonara.